What's up, y'all? We're going to talk about Charlotte today. They got the 11th pick in this year's draft. They just got Dwight Howard in a trade. Gave up Miles Plumlee a pick and Bellinelli for Dwight in a 31st pick. To me, steal. Just finally get your big man you've been looking for. Al Jefferson did a great job, but just never protected the rim like that. Roy Hibbert, that whole experiment didn't work out. And they had Cody Zeller playing the 5, which he did good one night, and then you're guarding, Marc Gasol the next night. And I know there aren't too many true centers, but he's just taking a beating. And I think finally you get a name to put next to Kemba Walker. Now, I think that changes their whole draft scheme, because the whole draft it looked like they were going to take a big, but now that you got Dwight, got to go to wing player, got to find somebody who can shoot the ball. Don't be surprised if they take Terrence Ferguson. No, he didn't play college ball. Supposed to go to Arizona, but he didn't. But he played overseas, and didn't. He only averaged like 5 over there, but he can shoot the ball. So I wouldn't be surprised if they take a chance on him. They got Jeremy Lamb. Hasn't played bad, hasn't at all. But just wouldn't be surprised if they just go after more shooting. Kid Gilchrist is. I don't think he'll ever be someone that you're passing the ball to him and he's lights out. They say he's fixing a shot. I don't know, but I just don't think that happens. You just lost your best 3-point shooter in Bellinelli, and I think you got to go get like I said, Terrence Ferguson. That might be a reach at 11, but hey, you know what I'm saying. Anything's possible. Luke Kennard possibly. The kid Mitchell out of Louisville. There's a chance that he might go. High. He's been shooting the ball pretty crazy in the workouts. Just any wing that shoots the ball well. I would love to see Monk go there. I think that's somewhere he could really get it going playing. That's a really good point guard like that, because it looks like where he might get picked around. If he plays in New York, who knows who's going to be his point guard. I don't know what they're going to do with Rose. And if Minnesota takes him, he might get stuck in that shuffle. And they got a lot of good wing players: Shabazz, Levine, Wiggins. And same thing in Orlando. If he gets caught over there, they got a lot of wing players: Herzonia, Ross, Fournier. So I think this would be a really good fit for him. But hoping he's going to be there at 11, just probably there isn't a good sign. But like I said, you got your name, you got the White, you got him and Kemba, and now you got Cody Zeller, you got Kid Gilchrist, who has the potential to be like Scottie Pippen defensively. Relax defensively, and I think he one day has a chance to be like defensive player of the year. Like, not even joking. Like, I think he could lock down his position, rebounds the ball well enough. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see him average somewhere around 7 or 8 rebounds, and 2 steals and maybe a block. You know what I'm saying? So those are defensive player of the year numbers right there. Especially if you're guarding your position and you constantly get talked about, and it's doable. So like, let's say he'll be in the running, but I wouldn't be surprised if he won the award. I really wouldn't. So now the next spot is the 2, because you have Kemba, Kid Gilchrist, Zeller at the 4, Dwight at the 5, at least for a year. Go get that 2 guard, man. Go get the 2 guard that can shoot that 3 ball, because that's what you need. So, Mike, I don't know if you watch this. I don't know if you watch these videos. You or Rich Cho, your GM, but I think you need to go get a 2. This just changed your whole draft. You know what I'm saying? You wasted a pick a few years back. You picked Cody Zeller, and then what'd you do? You went and picked another 4 from Indiana. Noah Vonleh. You wasted your time. So, and then you end up trading him the next year. And you got, let's not forget, they have Batum. So now it allows you to play the small ball, because Batum, not to say that he could play the 4, but he could service at the 4. Or you slide Kid Gilchrist to the 4 and he bangs with the the other 4, with maybe possibly Anthony Davis, or just down there, and I could see him being down there trying to block shots, rebound, and just playing as hard as he can. Batum shoots the 3 well, but you still need to go get that wing player. Because you need to have that, even if they're the person off the bench. Even if you're going to play Batum at the 2, I know he handles the ball, decent amount for them, but you need that wing player. So Luke Kennard, hope Monk falls, but Terrence Ferguson is the name to watch here, and Mitchell out of Louisville. So we'll see what Charlotte does. I'm glad Michael Jordan finally got a name on his team. They've been trying to, they tried to get Hayward a couple of years ago, because I think they saw he could possibly be an all-star this year, which he was. And Utah matched it, so he went back. But, they got him to sign that deal, and they kind of made him $60 million. So I think that this is good for Charlotte. that they finally got a big. They kind of made a splash to show the league that, We're trying to win now. I know Dwight isn't Dwight of 2007 to 2011. Constant All-Star Defensive Player of the Year. He won 3 years in a row. But I think there's a really good chance you're getting a motivated player here. And whether you like it or not, he's going to Hall of Fame. He's probably close to 10 All-Stars. I think he's probably got about 8 at least for sure. A lot of blocks, a lot of rebounds. You know what I'm saying? And there's no separate 2 Hall of Fames. It's not like Michael Jordan is in one Hall of Fame and Dwight Howard's in the other over here. It's like there's one Hall of Fame, and certain people, you don't even have to play basketball to get in Hall of Fame. Their coaches are in Hall of Fame. So they have a Hall of Fame player on their team, whether you like it or not. But they finally get a name. They tried to get Dwight a few years ago as free agency. It just didn't work out. But finally they got Dwight on the team. Like I said, I think they need shooting. I like the core of Kemba, Batum, Kid Gilchrist, Zeller, Dwight, and now I think you build your team around that. So it'll be interesting to see what Mike Jordan and the Hornets decide to do on Thursday. Hopefully they get a good piece. Hopefully maybe there's a trade in play. I mean the Wizards are not the Wizards. Oh, I'm tripping. The Hornets aren't they've never been the biggest to make big trades, and this is probably the biggest trade they've made in the last 10 years, just getting Dwight. But maybe there's a trade in play. For the 11th pick. Maybe they can get their 2 guard from there. So I'm excited to see what they do because I think this is a team who could be in the playoffs next year.